For All the Dogs has only been out for about a month and change, and Drake has already released a new project. But before we break down any tracks off the Scary Hours 3 EP, let's focus on what I think is the best track off of For All the Dogs, which is Rich Baby Daddy. This was actually the first song I heard off the album, and I was very happy to hear SZA's vocals on it. I heard it at a party and I was hoping that more songs would sound like this. This track incorporates a lot of elements from Miami bass, which has been resurging in a lot of newer tracks such as City Girls, Good Love, Dua Lipa and Megan Thee Stallion's Sweetest Pie, but the song that it really reminds me of the most is one of the greatest songs ever, My Boo. So let's see if we can come up with something in a similar style. Y'all ready? Let's get it. Alright, so I'm gonna start with the drums. Most of the Miami bass type songs that you hear nowadays usually have the same drum pattern. So I went through my machine library, found a couple drums that I felt were perfect for this style. Now, I only have 4 here. I didn't try to go too crazy because there's not that many in the actual track. So I'll just play them for you little by little. So you have the kick like this. Alright, we'll add the snare. And then the hi-hats always have the same pattern. Now that we got the drum pattern the way we want, I also have the little rim shot going, but this only comes in during the hook. So now that we got our drums together, if you listen to the original track, it starts with this girl singing a vocal melody. So I found some vocal chops myself and came up with this riff. Oh, your love's like a movie. Oh, so I added some little alto void to make the voice sound deeper. Oh. Then we added some reverb and I put a transient master on it. I also added this micro shift to make it more wide, and now it sounds like this. Then for the main melody, I came up with some chords using ripcord, and we came up with this right here. I tried to find a similar sounding instrument because they sounded like Rhodes, so I just used the Contact Scarby playing it. Then to add some more character, we just doubled it with these pianos from Soul Sessions. Then we duplicated that one more time and we put it inside Glaze and put the little radiator on it, and this has it sounding like this now. Okay, and if you play them all together, it sounds like this. So that's gonna be my main melody for the most part. And then as it builds up to the hook, I added it one more time, pitched it up an octave using Soul Sessions again, and I use these kind of like vibraphone sounds. So during the build-up, it would sound something like this. Okay, now we need like a synth bass line, so I went into my Arturia folder, got the June 6B. For my melody, I just duplicated it, erased all the higher notes, and just left the lower notes, and then left that as the bass line. So that sounds like this now. Just so the melody wasn't too monotonous, I got this patch from Glaze again and added it. It goes like this. And it was a little dry, so we added some ROM, micro shift again to make it wide, and a little bit of a crystallizer from Sound Toys. And now it sounds like this. Basically, I just wanted to make like a little hook part, so I added like a little quick melody that was similar to the same chords. And we use Glaze again, and it sounds like this. All right, and then I doubled that. and together they make this. Now that it's all sequenced out, I have the acapella to Rich Baby Daddy, and usually what I would do is transpose the melody I made or a beat I made to fit the acapella, because there's a lot of harmonizing in Rich Baby Daddy. But for the purpose of the video, I transposed the acapella instead, so it's gonna sound a little bit different. But I'll play it for you real quick. Let's get it.
Bend that ass over, let that coochie breathe. Shake that ass, bitch. Hands on your knees, hands on your knees, hands on your knees. Shake that ass for Drake, now shake that ass for me. I still got some love deep inside of me. You don't need to lie to me. I know you gotta die.
Now the way this track is set up is very vibey, it's very like super poppy to me. So I feel like Rich Baby Daddy doesn't fit this track. So I went and got Pink Pantheress acapella, and I feel like it sounds much better. So I'm gonna play that for you.
Take a look inside your heart, is there any room for me? I won't have to hold my breath till you get down on one knee, because you only want to hold me when I'm looking good enough. Did you ever fool me? Would you ever picture us? Every time I pull my hair, it's me out of fear that you'll find me ugly and one day you'll disappear, because what's the point of crying? It was never even enough. Did you ever want me? Was I ever good enough?
That I shouldn't know. So I tell him it's one of me. He making fun of me. His girl is a bum to me. Like that boy is a cap. Saying he home, but I know where he at. Like, but he blowing her back. Think about me, cause he know that it's fat. Yeah.
Alright, so there you have it. I try to keep the sounds very minimal, like in Drake's actual track. I feel like when producers do this, it leaves a lot of room for the artist to shine. And I really do think this is one of the best songs on the album. Please let me know, what are your favorite tracks from For All the Dogs? And let me know how you felt about this video. If you'd like to see me remake another track from Drake's For All the Dogs using only sounds from his producer 40, then click this video right here.